And you're on.
Hey, everybody. Welcome back to another episode of Comedy and Crumpets. My name is Dylan Mandlsohn, coming to you all the way from Toronto, Canada. And right here to my left or right, I can't tell, is my wonderful, esteemed associate partner, comedian, friend, Pat Treuer, ladies and gentlemen.
Yes.
And he's coming to you all the way from the mountains of Colorado, USA.
The mountains of Colorado.
Yes, and we've got Blair Woods joining us. Hello, Blair Woods. Thank you very much.
Oh, we love you too, Blair. Wow, real nice new format here on the Joke Pit. Wow, they've been really up in the producers have been up in the game.
Yeah,
here.
this is wow. Look at all the microphones.
Nice. We've got lots of microphones. Sounds good. It looks good. It's just two guys who aren't that funny. That's the only problem.
Maybe they're hoping that it was the lack of microphones that was a problem. Yeah.
Oh, buddy, how are you? What's been going on in the
new year? Well, today was Happy New Year, everyone. Happy New Year. This is our first, what is it, already January 7th? God, 2021 is just flying by.
Yeah.
Has it already been 7 days?
What have you guys been doing to spice it up in Canada?
Oh, man. Well, we've been trying to keep up with you,
Yeah.
But
best of luck, man. I don't know.
Time. Here in Ontario, our ministers have been telling us to stay in and don't go out and certainly don't travel. And next thing you know, they get caught busted down in the Dominican.
Really?
They went down south. I don't exactly remember what vacation destination they went to. It could have been Bahamas or Mexico. It was down there, and they were clearly busted after telling all of us to stay home and don't leave and don't travel. And they're just like sipping on a pina colada going,
yeah. Sorry about that. And
yeah,
then,
sure about
it's
that.
like, oh, it's okay. We get it. It's probably a tough job, eh? Huh? Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
And what they did once they got caught, they themselves resigned their political position. Yeah, that's words in a regular here in America these days.
No, we don't resign here. We just incite anarchy.
My Lord, man. Just wow. I thought I was watching HBO, I'm like, how much are we paying for this? How much? What's this cost?
I had a moment yesterday where I read the news in the morning around 6 in the morning and 7 in the morning, and I just worked all day. And
that was an important detail to the story.
I only include the most important details. Anyways, back on track. I jumped on a Zoom with some customers around 5 o'clock yesterday, and I go, "Hey, everybody, how's everybody doing?" And everyone just goes, "Not good, man." I go, "What? What do you mean? What's going on?" They're like, "Do you not own a TV?" And I was like, I have not read the news all day. I have not. I was like, I'm going to go ahead and just enjoy this ignorance is bliss for the next 30 minutes because right now I'm a little worried by how everyone's reacting to my, "Hi, how you doing?" And then I turned on the news. I was like, oh, boy, isn't that special?
Just an unbelievable swarm of Trump-supporting bees just storming the White House, man. It really looked like World War Z. You know what I mean? Just phenomenal zombies.
The zombies had a higher level of intelligence.
Oh man,
piling up on that wall. Yeah,
it was amazing. It was amazing. I'll tell you though, I would have loved to have been the hot dog stand guy on the corner of that street, man.
Oh man, crushed it with how those people looked. Are you kidding me?
Oh my God! Get your Trump supporting hot dogs here.
Hey, I don't know how we're going to afford to get to Washington, D.C. Well, I think if we eat 3 packets of hot dogs over the next 3 days, we can save the gas money to get there. And don't forget the bullets. Yeah.
Look at this. They're even supplying health food. I love it.
Yeah.
What kind of hot dogs we got back there? Well, we got regular jumbo and fully racist. Well,
slightly racist. Halfway racist or full-on storm the Capitol racist.
That's right. I think you know which one I want.
Yeah, and no one wearing masks. Fran, that's an excellent point right there. And actually, I encourage them not to wear masks. The reason being is because I love natural selection. As Chuck D, my hero, Charles Darwin, Charlie Boy, as I like to call him, would say, just enjoy the show. Enjoy everything I told you.
It's phenomenal how lost COVID was. And interestingly enough, which didn't make the front news, was that COVID was America's worst day. Your numbers were the worst they've ever been in the time of America. That didn't make
the world know about that. We couldn't let them know that we had to do something else to distract the world just to see how badly we've handled pretty much everything this year.
How many Trump supporters at this point do you think have rhymed schmovid with COVID?
Oh, man. 74 million.
COVID schmovid.
74 million. That's the answer.
74 million. My Lord. It's funny,
everyone voted for him.
I think that part, the part of America has to come. I don't know if they've already conceded this, but it has to concede the fact that they think that a subject is more important than life. They are willing to just sacrifice themselves for this cause, which is, don't take away our racism. You can't.
And I shouldn't laugh at that, but that's pretty good. Yeah, that's like they're just willing to climb walls to continue their hate for people.
It's funny.
Right
like
there.
they still the Democrats. I heard today they still want to impeach Trump, and he's got 2 weeks left.
2 weeks left. Yeah, invoking the 25th Amendment is the talk of the day, which is the president is deemed unfit to essentially to do his job. And it's the 25th Amendment. They're trying to invoke that. I believe that was in House of Cards when Kevin Spacey's character took over. But yeah, I think they should. I don't know. They got to get these 2 weeks. Who knows what could happen? Yesterday I was like, oh, this will be done. This will be nice. And well, that was not the case. So it's
it's so funny. Like just Trump, take a knee, man.
He won't. He's in some other world, man. He just doesn't. Blair loves House of Cards.
I love the House. Did someone say House of Cards?
I love it.
Wow,
we love your comments.
We just woke up Blair. House of Cards.
Yeah, it's bad. Let's give this topic about 2 more minutes. And just so everybody knows, we do not like what happened. It is ridiculous. These people are outrageous. And I wish they would get the schmovid and just be gone, really. That's so.
Look, I would be happy to concede the fact that Trump is the next Masked Singer. You know what I mean? Like just some reality show. Trump. I'm happy to see you there.
Yeah, he's gonna be the next. Yeah, I hope he's gonna start a media network, and I hope he does because he's an awful business person, and it's gonna fail miserably.
Yeah, I'll even allow him to sing "We Are the Champions." Just whatever.
Well, that's nice of you.
We're the champions, believe everyone.
Well, what else has been happening up there in the Canada New Year, buddy? Huh?
We got snow here, man. I mean, like that. I know that's not the biggest, but I want it to go away.
Yeah,
it's just, it's
yeah.
cold. It's cold with a side of not fun.
Have your parents been making you shovel the driveway? Is that what's going on?
Thank God I'm into moving into a condo. You know what I mean? This is great condo living. There's no grass to cut and no snow.
No snow to shovel. Yeah. Oh, did you have to do that as a kid?
I did. And I did. And, I'll tell you, the good thing about a crazy snow is that it's a good way for a 10-year-old to make $20 a driveway. You know what I mean? You just go
20 Canadian or U.S.?
It's Canadian or $10 on a hot chocolate. You know what I mean? Like we're friendly Canadians here.
Real Canadian
we're happy to barter.
Hot chocolate, the Timmy Hortons, Honey Hose. What are they called? I messed that up, but the Timmy Hortons and hot chocolate. Hey there, do you want to do our 8-kilometer driveway today there, pal? Yeah. We're going to pay you with some Timmy Horton Horny Hose and hot chocolate.
To our 8-kilometer driveway. Sure.
Yeah, sure.
Mr. Springfield?
Yeah. Hey, sorry, it took me about 8 hours. I was hoping to do it about 7.
That's right. 1 kilometer an hour is what
man. I remember I would go around and say to my neighbors, I'll do your driveway. And I was such a lazy kid. I would just go and I'd do like 3 scoops of snow, and then I'd just sit in the snow until there was another neighborhood kid who was much bigger and older, and he would come and just do it, the rest of it. And then I would get paid. I was such a piece of garbage.
I tell you, that is just good entrepreneurialism right there. You are making money off of other people's time, and that is how you get rich.
Look, Blair confirms it. We would use our snowblower and do our other neighbor's driveway for free. So the key to the play is go to the door, say, I'll do it for $10. Know that your other neighbors will do it, and just say they're a part of your crew.
Yeah, see, that's how Blair ruins the competition right there. Thanks, Blair. I'll do it for free, and I've got a snowblower. It'll be quicker, too, than that kid with the shovel.
What'd you do last winter? I removed snow with my snowblower all winter for free. Oh, you got a nice little business? Nope, all for free. Some hot chocolate, I tell you. Maybe some Timmy Hortons Honey Hose.
Oh, my God.
All right.
That's it's a wonderful perspective you have of us. Or yes, the wonderful American.
I'm just jealous. That's all it is, man. I'm just jealous of you.
I'm, it's so funny because I'm wondering how many of you are going to be on our wall, to get into our country.
I'm digging tunnels now. I'm starting way down here in Colorado, so they can't anticipate I get the depth needed. I'm going to graze by, I don't know, whatever's underneath me now. Let's just say whatever sea. I'm going to graze by that, maybe, and then come right back through. I might go through the Marianas Trench back through. It's going to be it's quite a project. Elon Musk, we've teamed up. It's really amazing. This is dumb.
Yeah. Well, if you run into rough weather, I'm sure Blair will loan you her snowblower for free.
Thanks. I hear snowblowers work wonders on rocks.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. I want to come up there as soon as travel is permitted. I don't know if it already is or what. I don't even know.
It's not. I'm not allowed to leave my country. And I want to visit yours. I miss yours. I mean, I'm not interested in the White House or anything, but I want to be there, man.
Zero. Yeah, well, man, we'd love to have you, but I think it might be tough to get in with just the surge of people trying to get into Canada. That's everybody who knows how to read. You will see us trying to climb the walls into Canada like the capital, but no violence. And the problem is my job isn't considered an essential. Should be.
I go to the border. They go, "What do you do?" I go, "I got a pocket full of knock-knock jokes. Got a couple of knock here, and I got a chicken that crosses the road. I gotta know there's some suspense involved, not just a punchline."
You said you got a pocket full of knock-knock jokes?
Yeah.
What's in that pocket?
Jeez.
Knock.
Don't you go in there. Don't you?
Oh boy, we're moving quick. We're at the halfway point. So let's just any particular before the fun facts at the 10-minute mark, but any other look at this. Phil Asio comes in with come to the UK, you might get in, but you will never escape. That sounds all right. That sounds all right, Phil. Yeah.
Well, thanks, Phil. I appreciate
Thanks for the invite.
Welcome. Yeah. That's nice. I hope. Yeah. But no.
Between the two of us, Dylan's got a pocket full of knock-knock jokes, and I've got stories that don't end, so I'm sure we'll be welcomed warmly.
The UK are a good group of people. They're wonderful, I
love the UK.
I love a cute accent.
I do. Man. UK fellas always do so well in the States with the ladies just because of the accent. I mean, certainly there's plenty of intelligent and attractive, but that accent, I just know growing up with my friends that were girls that had never really been outside of Colorado, and one accent comes in, it was like, whoa. So-
I know. You bring an accent into a small town, you know.
Yeah. Even Canadian.
Even Canadian. Oh my God. You get, I remember this one guy, he came in and all the women, this guy, he walked in and the women they knew he had an accent and they were waiting for him to open his mouth and he just went, and they're like, oh my God, it's so different.
Yeah. Oh, man.
Yeah, he was
awful.
he was drunk.
He was drunk. He was drunk. All right. Well, let's not judge him.
That was my save.
Great save.
Thank you. Yeah. So it turns out that Elon Musk is the richest person in the world right now. Did you know that he passed Jeff Bezos?
Good for him.
Yeah. I wonder if you think he could just hit a guy like that up for money. I mean, he's got enough. I go, can I just have like $1 million? I think you can put the word "just" in front of $1 million in front of him. Can I just $1 million?
Just have $1 million.
He's so rich.
I think you can not do that. Good luck finding him. He lives on the moon or something, right?
I mean, to be richer than most countries. Do you know what I mean? He could, if he didn't like someone, he could buy their country and fire them. More than like just kick them out. Just go. I own Jamaica now. You can't be here anymore.
You can't do that.
You can't do that.
He has a baby with a Canadian, Blair says. Well, that's one way to get money.
Really? An indirect way of bragging there, Blair?
Yeah. Hello.
Who's the bajillionaire?
All I have to do is send a text, send more, and magically billion appears.
Yeah.
1 billion.
All I can say is Kim Kardashian, and I think I'm going in.
Kim Kardashian's single.
Well, she's not single yet, but I think she's getting divorced from Kanye. Did you hear about this?
No. Apparently I don't even know the Capitol's been stormed. I didn't know. Clearly, I don't know if Kanye's been not a good husband or what's going on. Is she not being a good wife? Or are they just separating paths? Tell me about your analysis of the situation. I want to know every detail.
Funny enough, I think they're just having trouble communicating.
Oh.
I think Kanye, what are you really trying to say here?
He's taken the 2020 election loss pretty hard.
Yeah, poor guy. He's going through a rough time. But I'm sure he'll say it properly in rhyme. But
that's a sign.
Silly.
Oh boy, all the time.
Yeah.
Oh, you said that one to start. Boy, I'm right behind you about 8 kilometers, still starting on that first scoop of the driveway, just waiting for someone else to scoop the rest of the 8 kilometers.
Yeah. What is this? What is that? Wait, what do we got here? What's Phil? Is Phil asking? We got a bunch of.
Phil says, would $1 million buy a square foot of turf of the White House?
Would $1 million buy a square foot of the?
Probably, man. You could probably work your way in with the groundskeeper and just say, "Hey, I'd like 1 square foot of turf," and they could probably dig it up for you. That's $1 million. I'd be happy to do that.
I think you get a discount by the square foot that's right by all that smashed window.
Yeah. Well, he said White House. Wait, the White House? No, I don't. He said White House, not Capitol.
Oh, that's right. It was the Capitol. I'm confused, but Capitol is in Washington D.C.
Correct. So the White House is where the president of the United States lives.
Right. They're not going to storm there. They like him.
Yeah. No. And the Capitol is where they meet to certify everything. It's where the State of the Union is. It's where all the offices are for the senators and Congress, I believe. I might be wrong on that, actually. So, I'm not ashamed to admit I'm an American who doesn't know much about America. That's great. Because I just want to know how much longer this system's going to last. So why study it? So
that's funny.
Well, look at Blair's filled us in on the Kanye relationship. They haven't been on the same page for a while. She's focused on prison reform, and he's been going deeper and deeper into his mental illness without getting help.
Oh, jeez. All I heard was that she's all.
Oh, jeez.
All I heard was that she's single, and I'm happy. I just want to say to Kim, who I know she's watching right now, my boys can swim. So let's make this happen, Captain.
Okay, but you're also talking about asking Elon Musk for $1 million. Kanye West proposed to her at a baseball stadium. Do you have the cash for that?
No, but I have a good personality.
That's what she needs, and mentally stable. Yeah. Oh boy, she does. Okay, Blair's giving us all. It's where the action happens.
Okay.
All right. Well, boy, we've got 10 minutes left here, Dylan. How are you feeling?
Well, I can certainly interject right now with a fun fact.
Yeah, that'd be great.
This was really interesting. Did you know that the entire world's population could fit inside of Los Angeles? Did you know that?
What?
Yeah, that's true. The entire world's population could fit inside of Los Angeles. That is mathematically correct. Now, coincidentally, Los Angeles already smells that way. So that's...
I got a fun fact for you about Los Angeles. You know, it is considered the most dangerous city to live in terms of natural disasters potential. Yeah.
In the world? Yeah,
in the United States. In the United States.
Well, sure, because we're talking fires, we're talking
earthquakes, smog.
Wow.
We're talking actors.
Yeah, you got to be.
I had a whole line. And right when I went to deliver it,
they have
Yeah, and it's bad when your co-host and friend you've been doing this for just gives you the blank stare.
The blank stare. That was just because my internet froze.
Wow, we can just keep moving on that one. So I didn't. Oh boy. Okay, how about some more fun facts?
A fun fact. I have one for you. Did you know that this is a fun fact? Honey never spoils. Did you know that?
Oh, that sounds great.
Yeah. Now, having said that, I'd like to point out that honey is raised by a Kardashian. So,
Oh boy, you're on fire today.
Oh, Jesus. Oh,
are you going to invite me over to the couch? Not with that actor comment.
That'll be the last we see of him.
I can tell you, he's never going to be. I get it, Johnny. Yeah, I know the way out.
Same way behind the curtain. I got you.
Yeah, I'll tell you what. Have you ever seen someone tank on their late night set?
Yes, but not on the Tonight Show.
Okay.
Not with Johnny.
Tell me about it. What'd you see?
Johnny. I saw, who I saw, unfortunately, because I think he's a great comedian. I saw Paul Rodriguez, who's a Latin comic, one of the Latin comics, or one of the first. He was on the Late Night with Carson Daly. It wasn't him. The material was fine. The audience was atrocious. This really was an audience-based bomb. Yeah. He was out there. His energy was up. The material was good, and it was polished, as he is. And that audience was just like,
nope, not today. Not today.
You are Latin, and we want to storm the. No, it was much before that, but it was hard to watch because it was so bad, and so not subtle. You could see it on his face. He's just but he kept plowing through it. If it was a club set, he probably would have addressed it and gear shifted. But when you do those TV sets, you got to do your 4.5 to 5 minutes that they allot you that time. And he just had to barrel through these jokes and hope the next one got them. And they were just so stubborn and terrible. And it was tough to watch. It's a TV spot. It's supposed to be fun and coveted. And it's terrible when it's a disaster like that. So I felt really bad for the guy. He's a great.
All right, I'd like to offer something on a positive note. That's terrible. Did you see Kelvin Evans' set on Conan?
No.
Kelvin Evans he was just on Conan, and he did it from his front porch, and they filmed him doing a set on his front porch which I'm not sure if this, I don't know if this is correct or not, but to me, it was the first stand-up set that I've seen, we say socially distanced set that I've seen. I thought that was kind of a big moment, and he did an awesome job. He does shows with us, and he's very talented. But I was like, I thought he did an amazing job, and that was just such a unique turn to see, from our history of like, oh, you go to late night, you get it, and the audience, the TV recognition, and all that, and he did it from his front porch and on Conan. I thought that was really cool. I kind of felt like an evolution of comedy watching him do it, and he did a terrific job.
It's people that are rising to this occasion of virtual that are going to do well. It's the people that, because he could have easily said, I appreciate the invite, but I'd really like to get back to normal so that I should well, and I've got a real live audience in front of me. So good on him for taking that chance and performing to a camera on his front porch. Was anyone watching? Did he invite neighbors for a laugh, or?
It was. I think, to my knowledge, it was just him. But if you look at Conan's Instagram, it's on there, and Kelvin's as well. Kelvin Evans, fantastic comedian.
Well,
so
if you're watching Kelvin, and you are with Kim Kardashian, good on you, buddy. Good, well done. Good on you.
Oh, what was your first TV show? We got 4 minutes for this story. What was your first TV appearance doing stand-up?
Gosh, that's a great question. I was 21 years old. There was a Canadian special, and it was all about it was a comedy competition of amateurs. What they had to do was we had to win a competition in our local town. And at the time, I was going to a school in a small town called Windsor, Ontario. That's where I was going to. And they had a comedy club there in the competition, and I won that night. And that took me and the rest of the winners from all the other small towns to Toronto for the televised event. And I went there, and that was the very first time I ever had national exposure on TV. And as far as I'm concerned, I bombed. My first television experience was it was me doing a series of impressions at the time, because when I first started, I opened with 4 impressions, and it just didn't make the mark. It just didn't hit. It was a little too, it was amateur looking. And as much as, there were some other comedians that night that were also kind of amateur looking, and some that were a little more polished and ready to go. And it was a weird night. It was hosted by Adam West, Batman, the original Batman, Adam West.
I was like, wait, I know that guy.
Yeah, Adam West. That's right. I'm hosting.
Was he a good host?
He was an excellent host. He was very charming, and it wasn't so much how funny he was, but he was Adam West. He was Adam West. He's on the show tonight, ladies and gentlemen. We have a series of comics you're gonna love. Like, he had that way of talking, right?
Yeah.
And just a charming, very nice guy. He actually came up to me. And he said, I really, really liked what you were doing. That was the only thing that made me feel good that night.
You remember that forever, though.
Yeah. He was a really sweet guy, and he seemed happy to be hosting this amateur night.
Yeah, a little.
Toronto is Hollywood. He was a star. He was the original Batman, and it was wonderful. But yeah, man, that was a different lifetime ago.
That was a different lifetime. Blair wants to know if we have any pets, and if we do, can we see them? I don't have any pets. I don't have any pets.
That's okay.
Do you have any pets, Dylan?
I don't. But thanks for chiming in there with that, Blair. That's
listen, before we
Blair is.
Do you guys have pets? I just want to know. I like pets. Pets are fun. Yeah.
Oh, that's neat. Is that a bird? That's a good story, though. I like that, and it was nice of him to say. What I realize is sometimes you have the shows that did not go so well, but yet someone comes up and says, "Hey, I really enjoyed what you did there." And sometimes you're like I don't know what the right word is, but the part of you says, "This person's just saying it because I did so bad they don't want me to jump off a bridge."
He didn't have to. It was. He kind of made a point of it. He was like,
Yeah.
I liked what you did. And I was just
It
like,
goes a long
wow.
way.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm 21 years old. Like I am a puppy at the
You're
time.
Batman telling that's awesome.
I'm like, oh Lord, did you pull
We got
that
1 minute.
compliment from your tool belt? All right.
Okay. I got a pocket full of knock-knock jokes. They fit on that tool belt
So
anywhere.
I'll do our final fun fact of the week. This is really great. Do you know? It's fun fact. It's easy to calculate a tip without a calculator. It's very easy. All you do is you don't tip, and the math is very simple. You just you pay it to, and you don't. It's the math is beautiful.
And that's going to be the final joke, ladies and gentlemen. Tip your servers. Tip your servers.
That's right. I'll wait. Stop. It better be a joke, you son of. Kick your better tip 25%.
25%. They better be doing that now, right now.
That's right.
Oh, buddy. Well, this is our time, my friend. What would you like to make note of before we depart?
Ladies and gentlemen, first of all, if you'd like to follow Pat Treuer here on Instagram, follow him at Real Funny Pat. Also, if you want to hire a comedian for your special engagements, call this man Pat Treuer. He puts a beautiful show together. Any corporates, businesses, fundraisers. And Pat, where can they find you if they want to do that?
We can go to TreuerLaughs.com. That's TREUERLAUGHS.com. TreuerLaughs.com. And or just type in virtual comedy in the old internet machine and you should find us pretty quick. But go TreuerLaughs.com and check out Dylan's Dry Bar special if you haven't already. It's amazing. You can follow him on Twitter, TikTok, and Instagram. That is Dylan Comic at All right, buddy. This is just real quick. Ray Turner. Ray, we're just about to head out, but Ray, we missed you, man. Had trouble with the tech. Glad you're still alive. I was a bit concerned.
Yes, buddy. It's always great to see you, man, even if it's at the end. Thanks for joining, man.
Yeah. All right. That's gonna do it.
That's it, guys. Have a safe week. Let's easy. Let's make it hard for the news to find something for once. Okay. Let's really make them have to dig for it this week. Okay.
Yeah, that sounds great. All right, buddy. Well, this is another great episode. Everyone, thank you very much for watching, and we're going to close it out now.
Okay, guys. Enjoy. Thank you very much.